Still ahead, we're talking about the do's and don'ts of mixing patterns. Tam Stone, our very own Tam Stone, is convinced she can make me a pro at this in 3 minutes. I'm not convinced, but we'll see what the expert can do. Up next, Lisa. Welcome back. You ask any interior designer, they'll tell you the #1 question they always get is, how do you know what colors and patterns to mix when you're decorating one room? Tam Stone is here. You're the expert on this, right? Now, I always play it safe and don't mix patterns because I don't know what I'm doing when I try to decorate a room. Are you telling me, you've got some examples here, all these are patterns that go together in the same room?
Yeah, they can all be coordinated together. And let me kind of explain here what some of the fears are people have. First one is picking color.
Right.
And I actually just went and took this fabric, which has a lot of blues in it, and pulled all of the blues just on a color swatch. The colors don't have to match exactly when you start to coordinate. You can pull anything from a spectrum of colors that are in that area. If it adds depth and interest if it doesn't match perfectly.
So you can take one of these. Is this whole thing a swatch? What is this called? Just take one of these sheets and then...
This color is actually right here, and this one is right here, and they're in this fabric. But any of these colors would work.
And so any pattern that has any of these colors can all go together in the same room?
Not necessarily the pattern, but certainly a solid can.
Okay.
So, and what you want to do is you want to vary the scale of your fabric. So you start with what I call a lead fabric and pull your color inspiration from there.
Okay.
And then you want to pull in a medium scale fabric, whether that is a stripe or some kind of a medium scale geometric.
Does medium scale mean less busy than the first one?
Usually it does.
Okay. What about here then? So you went with a mixture of textures too.
Yeah, now this is really important. When you start to add in your solid layer, a lot of people want to go cheap with that. They think this is where you're going to save money. Don't do it that way. Go for some really, really rich solids. They're what add the depth and dimension to your room. I mean, look at that. Isn't that fantastic? If you had a pillow with this fabric, it'd be wonderful.
Is this leather mixed with like a faux fur? A faux fuzz? Okay.
Yeah, kind of a cowhide.
And then this would be like a fake kind of furry thing, and you would have, this would be your main fabric in a room?
No, this could be an accent fabric in your room. You're not going to make your draperies or your sofa out of this.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, that'd be a little bit weird.
Okay. But doable, I guess, if you pretended like you meant to do it that way.
Right, but some of these could be, you know, upholstery weight fabrics and drapery fabrics that have some dimension.
You're gonna, we've got about 30 seconds. You're gonna let me pick and see if I do it right of what I would mix?
Sure. That's a mistake.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's a terrible idea.
Dave thinks this is a terrible idea. We're not really doing it, so it's not that bad. All right, I would take...
There's your lead fabric.
Okay, my lead fabric.
So now let's pick a mid. I've already kind of lined out some mids for you.
This would be like my curtains? Is that what I would do?
Yeah, you could do your curtains in that. You could do accents in that throughout the room. Yes.
All right, time out. Need to think. Think. Okay, curtains, pillow.
Okay, you've got a lot of mids in there. Actually, that probably will work, but you've got a lot of mids in there. So as a beginner, I would probably pull one of these mids that you like and pull some solids out of it.
Tams, that was nice words for saying that I would have failed at this. But at least I failed. I'm going to have to meet with you a few more times. Oh well, I tried. This is why I'm not allowed to do the decorating in my house. Weird things happen, Dave. Thank you, Tam.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Well, there's only one...